5 minutes max. That's all it takes to launch your first automated prospecting campaign on Facebook with Novalya. My name is Gatien Labrey, and I'm the co-founder of this platform that puts people at the heart of prospecting. And in this video, you'll see that Novalya doesn't require any marketing skills at all. You also no longer need to post on Facebook, and even less need any IT skills to make sales on Facebook. Before I give you this short demonstration, I'm going to share 4 essential tips for everyone who's new to prospecting on Facebook. Already have experience in marketing or prospecting and think you don't need this? Join us right now at this point in the video. So these 4 tips first, you need to realize that now that you're prospecting on Facebook, your personal Facebook profile becomes your sales funnel. And for that, there are 4 essential things you need to do. Look, we're landing on my profile. The first thing you see, number 1, is the banner. This banner needs to be simple and easy to read. People should immediately understand that you are the expert in X, Y, or Z. Second key point, your profile picture. Take a look. You can see me in the photo without sunglasses. Third point, your bio, that little description there. This is the moment to briefly say what you do, what you bring in terms of expertise. If you can include numbers here, like I did 12 new clients per month, 3 kilos lost in the first month, and above all, make sure to include the link. If you want people to buy, put your link so they can buy. If you want them to book an appointment, put the link so they can book an appointment. Put the link where you want to direct all your prospects. The 4th tip is that to use Novalya, as you've understood, it's not the post that will bring you success. However, you do need to have 5 or 6 of them. Why? Because the prospects you contact with Novalya Zoom will reply to you right away without even visiting your profile. But some will go and check out your profile. That's why your banner needs to look professional. And that's why you should have 4, 5, let's say 6 posts at most, because some people will scroll just a little bit. They won't scroll much. They just scroll enough to see 1 or 2 of your posts. So the last 5 posts you've made absolutely need to be about your business. Now, let's move on to the demonstration. For that, it's simple. Go to www.novalya.com. At the top right, click on Start for Free. You click, enter your information, start for free, just click there. Once you've confirmed, you land on this page. Click on Login, and now you're taken straight to the Novalya platform. From this point, it says, Step 1, you have no choice. You can only do this. Install the Chrome extension. So yes, you need to be on Google Chrome. If you're not, download Google Chrome, reopen Novalya, and you'll immediately be able to find this page by starting Novalya. So you're on Google Chrome, you click on Install, you'll see it's simple, we're going to install the extension. You don't need any special skills for this. I'm on this new page, it says Add to Chrome, so Ajouter à Chrome. I click here, and a new pop-up appears in the middle of the screen. I click on Add Extension. And now look, at the top right, the extension is being downloaded. Once again, you don't need to do anything. There you go. As soon as it says Remove from Chrome, that means to remove the extension. So no, you don't click on this button, you simply close the window. That's it. The extension has been installed, you go back to Novalya. And what does it tell you? That the extension is validated. Great. What else does it tell us? Step 2, at least 1 social media account is required. Because yes, Novalya does prospecting on Facebook and Instagram. Today, we're going to log into your Facebook account. For that, in the same Chrome section, you need to have your personal Facebook profile open. Yes, your personal Facebook profile. Once that's done, go back to Novalya and click on Connect Now. You see a little pop-up opens, the window appears, and now everything will happen automatically. Don't touch anything, it's happening right now. Do you want to connect to Facebook? Yes, I do. I click here, and that's it. It's connected. Installing the extension or connecting these accounts is something you're asked to do during the initial setup. Once that's done, you probably won't be asked to do it ever again. So that's done. Let's move on to prospecting. We're going to prospect on Facebook. Go to the top left on Facebook and click on Prospect. And what do we offer you there? To import your group. You'll be able to import all the groups you're a member of. I click on Start Scan. And now, Novalya will fetch all those groups, import them for you, and you'll be able to choose whether or not you want to prospect in them. For this, you don't need to do anything. Look, Novalya is downloading everything for you. Now, what does it offer you? To download these groups so you can prospect in them, okay? Option number 1, I click here to import this group into the members with whom I have things in common, which is recommended. Because Facebook prefers that you prospect people with whom you have things in common rather than people you don't know at all. So if you want to prospect in these groups, we strongly recommend downloading here by clicking here, all right? Once you've downloaded the groups you want to prospect, you click on Done. There you go. and your groups will appear here. Second option, you go on Facebook. Here, for example, I'm looking for fitness coaches. I type in fitness coach at home. I go to the bottom left into the group section. And here I have only groups of fitness coaches. Dozens of groups with 422 people, groups with 29,000 people, dozens and dozens of groups. I can prospect in all these groups. Now I'm looking for a private group to show you. For a public group, I don't need to join the group. However, for a private group, I can prospect inside, but I have to join the group, all right? So I'm going to go into a private group to show you how, actually a public group to show you how it works. I click on a private group, a public group. I'm in the group, I go to people here, and directly on Facebook, look, I have buttons that have been added by Novalya. So once again, I go to members with things in common, I click here, and I'll be able to prospect in this group. At the top right, you'll see it will tell me whether I've joined this group or not. I click the little button, and now look, group added successfully, fitness coach. I go back to Novalya and refresh the page. And what do I see? It has put the group I want to prospect. So, all right, you get the idea. Either you prospect in the groups you've already selected by importing your groups, or you can choose new groups yourself, groups you might not know yet to add them to the platform. Once that's done, same thing is done. Now, how do you prospect within them? Here, I click on settings. The first option it asks me is to choose a message. So I'm going to create a message. I go here. Either I can start from a blank page, a blank prospecting page. I'm on Facebook, so a Facebook message. It's a prospecting message. I could create a CRM message because you'll be meeting lots of people. So you can automatically follow up with dozens of people using our integrated CRM. Birthday messages, because we automatically send birthday wishes through Facebook, and messages for people who send you friend requests. Here, it's for prospecting. I click here, and you need to write 3 different messages: variant 1, variant 2, variant 3. What's amazing with Novalya, if you haven't noticed, is that you can write hello and automatically insert the person's first name. Why 3 messages? Because actually Novalya will send the first message to one person, the second to another, the third to yet another, and so on. There's a message rotation system, okay? So we're not going to write all 3 messages, but I will show you a bit how you should write these messages. For that, we'll go into the templates. So I'm going to create a message in the templates. I'll show you some examples. You have dozens of templates depending on what you want to do. We're going to go to lead generation and a direct message preview. Create template. Here you simply have a message template. Hello, person's first name. Have you ever thought about how to simplify XYZ in your daily life? What we offer could make things easier for you, and so on and so forth. Here you have 3 different messages that basically mean the same thing. For prospecting, so you can either take a template and modify it for yourself, or you can even just use it for inspiration. But here you see the purpose of these different messages is to reach out to people with messages that basically say the same thing, but in very different ways. 3 questions here. Strategy: message plus friend request, or just message? I'm going to do message plus friend request. How many people do you want to reach out to with this message? You can go up to 50 people. So I will be connecting with 50 targeted people using a personalized message. Because if I go into this group of coaches and I want to sell to coaches, well, I'm going to talk to 50 coaches, all right? Here, what's important is the pause time that Novalya will take between each message sent. I recommend making it a habit to always set at least 3 to 5 minutes. You have time, you're not. You let your computer run. If you want more security, you set 5 to 10 minutes between each message. You click here. If you only want to prospect men, women, or both, you select accordingly. You also have keywords here to really achieve extremely precise targeting. Click on next. On this page, you make sure to never send a message to someone with whom you've already had an existing conversation or to someone you may have already prospected by chance, okay? By clicking on these 2 names, you ensure that you never send a message to someone you are already prospecting. The tag is a customer management tracking tool. Not in this video. I click here on save. It will save all the prospecting I've set up, and now I can send it. All right, let's go. From this moment on, that's it. The campaign is launched. You saw it only took me a few minutes for the message, who I want to talk to, and now everything will be done automatically. So, what is Novalya going to do? It will analyze dozens of accounts. Why? Based on the precise targeting I set, it will select only the right people. And then Every 5 to 10 minutes, it will send a message. Meanwhile, I can stay on my computer, open a new window, and keep working. I can also go back to taking care of my family, go to the gym, work, do whatever you want. Meanwhile, Novalya will be prospecting for you. What I can guarantee is that during your 14-day trial, you will already see results. Now, for everyone who wants to get in touch with targeted people, go straight to novalya.com and get started now, because everyone who starts right now will receive a personalized one-on-one Zoom session with one of our experts. What is a one-on-one Zoom session with an expert? It means that you will take Novalya and be guided by one of our experts who will help you get the platform up and running. Because we know that the people who use it are successful. And we want you to be successful too. That's why we're now offering, for those who take action, a 100% free Zoom session. To do this, go to the video description and click on the link to get started now. Once you get started, you will receive an email with an invitation to join this complimentary onboarding Zoom session. Go ahead, take the plunge, now is the time.